Hello and welcome back to the channel and a new video and a new project. This is a simple project I came up with and completed in about a weekend. Here I'm just sketching ideas, and later on in the video I will go over the design and give some further explanation of the project. Here's the idea for the whiteboard being attached to the table. So we have the threaded rod with two 3D printed parts, locking nut on the bottom with a washer, and on the top we'll have a wing nut with a washer. So the table is 1.25 inches about. That's a little over the actual measurement of the thickness, but it won't matter since we can clamp down. Probably putting some rubber or something underneath the 3D printed part on top of the table to give some grip so it doesn't slide around. So the whiteboard itself is 17 inches in height. So the 3D print will come over the top and have the threaded rod coming through the top, and at the bottom under that there'll be another wing nut, and then there's a wing nut here for the top for tightening with a washer and all that. So we have our threaded rod. The estimated height we need is about 19 inches, but these come in size of 24 inches, so we'll have some extra length to work with. I went with the 3/8 by 16 thread because that's about the best size to price to strength ratio I could find. Got wing nuts and washers and locking nuts, which are here. And I got all zinc. It doesn't matter that much, but nice to have them all, the same. And here's the threaded rods. And all we have to do right now is to design and 3D print the pieces that go on either side of the table and the top pieces that go over the top of the whiteboard. So the top piece, washer, I 3D printed in a little space for the washer here. And it kind of is tight because I wanted it to be able to hammer in like this. Yeah, see? Now it's in there. I might add glue or something under that. I've got these ones. So I have the parts on here with the locking nut here at the bottom, washer for this part that goes on the underside of the table. This part goes on top and holds the whiteboard here. Has a wing nut right there to tighten. On the top we have a wing nut for the top with the part here that holds the whiteboard there, and it just clamps like this. Now for the part that goes on the table here, this space where the table goes in, there's not a whole lot of grip here, so when you're poking the whiteboard or putting stuff on it, it starts to push farther and farther away from the table. And so I have these little rubber pieces which I'm gonna glue onto here to help give some more grip on those parts. So the rubber grip will go on this part for this one, and since this is the part that sits on the table like this, like that. I will be putting one here. And here's the finished project. It just attaches to the edge of the desk, kind of like a, you know, monitor stand or microphone stand that you know, grip onto the desk. So I can put things on the whiteboard. It's so I can face this way and look at the TV that's over there while I'm doing things.